Yo, chat. We're back with some more Stanley Parable, baby. Fuck yeah. We'll pick it up back where we left off yesterday. I know I said I was gonna stream more of it yesterday, but things happened. Things happened. So let's get this started. Hold up. Boom. Bow. Bang. And let's start it. Okay. Let us start, brother. 1 second, I just need to check something. All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley.
Thank you for speeding up.
Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
I think I glitched the game. It's fun.
Calming new age.
Shut up, bitch. You ain't the boss of me, bruh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Try and stop me. I'm built differently.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Did I ask plus your white,
At this point,
plus your
Stanley
British,
was making
plus
a
ratio?
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm gonna commit suicide. Oh, how did I live through that? That should be impossible.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
True.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, bye, guys.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated.
Shit, bro.
As the machine crushed
That's
every
crazy.
bone in his body, killing him instantly.
1 second. Hold up. Alright, I'll start walking, but I'm texting someone. Oh, it's the end of the game, guys. No, not Friday. Tomorrow.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Nature paintings.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. The core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Nice. Filing cabinets. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. It's on the other side. The 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Office. Look at the desk, bro. Pretty crazy. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Office computers. Great game, people. Great game. All of you. Great. Made using source by Valve. Thank you. Kevin Brighting, GOAT. Love you, baby. Davey Reed, William Pugh, GOATs. Office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. That's crazy, bro. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Hopefully they put that into the console port they're making, because that's supposed to have more endings and such. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. I'm assuming it changes. Yeah. Okay, I'm not reading all of it though. The Lounge. An early version of The Lounge. The Office. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. The cargo lift. This second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game. We wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Okay, this is getting real deep, man. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right, since players will play them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Interesting. Yeah. Meeting room. Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color lever they pulled. Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the zending, which was eventually out and merged with another part of the game. Zending model. The zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending. We thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Interesting. Countdown room, an early version of the countdown room. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and count down below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Okay, so this is where we were, right? Yeah, okay. Want to explore everything. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as kind of an audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. It looks a lot different than when it started. Alright. We'll not go there yet. We won't go there yet. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Office clock. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. This is the hub area still. What's in here? Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility.
Employee lounge. Okay, I think we've seen everything. So this is pretty cool though. I wasn't expecting it in this ending, quite honest.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh. No loading screen. Well, that was certainly interesting. I think we'll do one more ending and then we'll call it. Maybe. Actually, let me check the time. Okay. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta get. We gotta get. Yeah. We'll call it a stream. 1 second. Alright, okay. Well, that's the end of the stream, guys. I will stream tomorrow, guaranteed. Swear to God, all my life. And I think we'll do more. But that could change. We'll see. Anyways, that's end of the stream, as always. Just, just be good people, man. We just be good people, man. Alright, well, bye, guys. I have to go work. That's why I'm leaving, so... Bye, guys. Bye. I love you. Okay. For real. Bye.